For realsies, what has a guy got to do to get a time to record? You know what I'm saying? That intro sounded better in my head. I'm gonna be honest. That didn't come out. It didn't come out exactly as I wanted it to come out, but the point stands. How come Tuesdays I used to be able to come home and have maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours before anyone came here to join me, right? That doesn't happen anymore. Something has changed. While I wasn't looking, while I wasn't paying attention, and now I'm recording on a Wednesday. I had a schedule set up, right? I set up a schedule like two and a half weeks ago. They just glitched through each other. I set up a schedule like 2.5 weeks ago, right? And I haven't had a chance to actually use it once. Because I just have not had the opportunity. So yeah, I'm a little bit mad about that. I'm sure that it won't be long before everything is sorted and fine. So, don't really have too much to be angry about. Pretty sure next week is half term too, so I might have a couple of days alone then. Wouldn't surprise me. I usually do. So I could probably do plenty of recording over the half term. Actually, this video will be uploaded on the first day of the half term. Which is like, I get a gap, like 1 week between my millions of GCSE exams. I did physics today, P1 out of 3. I was accidentally revising for B2, P2. So I thought I was going to be having to remember things about electromagnetic waves and stuff. And I mean, there was a little bit of that, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. P2 goes into more detail about that. So essentially, I've already revised for my next physics exam, in a way. So, I don't really have anything to worry about. Finally, getting past the Astra. Jesus Christ. I spent 3 laps chasing a fucking Astra in a Lancia. And I didn't even break down, so there really was no excuse. Either way, finally in front. Now I just have to hold it there for another 2 laps. This is the Eurocross challenge, which means that the word challenge is going to be in the title of this video twice. So I'm sure when the next time someone searches up the next dumb normie challenge trend, this video should appear pretty high in the search results. So maybe I'll get some normie to come to my... Well, actually, the correct term is normal fag. Alright? Behind the meme ain't got shit on me. I am cultured. The correct term is normal fag. And you can tell when someone's a Reddit tourist because they'll say normie because they're too scared to use the word fag. As a top tip. Obviously, I'm not telling you shouldn't take like a year or so, maybe more, of lurking so you can truly fit in. This isn't a shortcut guide to how to get into a Tibetan basket weaving forum. But I am just, giving you a couple of tips and tricks of the trade. To help you fit in. Because, I've got the normies watching this video after they got here searching for the latest trend challenge. So, I've got to keep using the wrong word just because it's faster. Or maybe I'm a secret Reddit tourist. I'm not a secret Reddit tourist. So that could have gone bad when I got reset then. Could have been overtaken and then only had one corner to try and get the lead back, which never would have happened. But I won. Or what? Yeah, okay, I did win. So everything turned out fine. And I've managed to... We've done one race, and I managed to run out of things to talk about. So, isn't that nice? I could talk about my embarrassing experience at the video game shop, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to tell you about the Vigigams, what I bought at the Vigigam store. Because I've mentioned this a few times. It was brought up in my last TT Superbikes video. But my ultimate goal is to own every racing game ever made. And, you know, already there's a few little asterisks I want to place on that. I'm mainly aiming for like the 3 Xbox consoles when I say I want every racing game ever. But if I do end up picking up a PS2 Slim that actually works, as opposed to my fat PS2, which is, as I've mentioned many times, on its last legs, I'm just aiming for games from those consoles. And on my 360, I'm now about maybe 10 racing games away from owning every single one. My most recent 4 that I bought, because I bought 4 when I went into town and had my embarrassing experience, but like I said, I'm not going to talk about that. Although it did involve a meme coming real, which I didn't think would ever happen, but I accidentally made it happen. I got Split Second Velocity, which is that Disney game, the Disney racing game. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. It's actually really good. Would recommend. I got Mud FIM Motocross World Championship, which is a game that Milestone made before they made MXGP, the official motocross video game. Just about the only thing they share is their... Oh, fuck. Hang on. Right, I'm back. I'm supposed to listen out from about 5:30 because my sister's getting dropped off. You don't need to know that, I just thought I'd mention it. Yeah, so Mud FIM, they made it before, 2 years before MXGP, I think. They made it in 2011, so well, MXGP came out in 2013, I think. So yeah, they made it a couple years before. Either way, it's completely different from MXGP, is Mud. It's an arcade racer. The when I was going through videos about it, when I used to watch Return of Dio a lot. Remember that channel? He's still going, I think. He's still making motocross videos in real life mostly. Screen's gone off on the tablet. I don't know if it's still recording. Wait till I get on the straight and I'll sort it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw, like, I'm pretty sure when the game came out, people complained that it had that speed boost function with the energy drinks, and like you drink an energy drink and it makes you go a little bit faster. But from my experience with the game so far, it has pretty much no effect you want to be getting the speed boost for scrubbing if you want to go fast. Scrubbing gives you a speed boost as well. It's not just a way to shave off airtime and therefore get more speed. You actually get like a, I guess, a boost pad Mario Kart style speed boost. It's pretty fun. It's not the greatest motocross game ever made, but it's still alright. And then also got two games which are very similar in a lot of ways. I got Nailed, so it's not Nailed, it's Nail apostrophe D, which is pretty cool. And I got Pure, and they're both about doing big jumps on quad bikes, but Nailed has like regular dirt bikes as well. I haven't played Pure yet, I'm going to be honest, but it's probably the slightly better game, even if Nailed has dirt bikes and stuff. Like, I'm not a huge fan of quad bikes, but yeah, from what I've seen, anyway, I'd take a stab at probably reckoning that Pure is a little bit better. There are plenty of off-road racing games that have a one-syllable, four-letter word title. This has been pointed out loads of times before. I just thought I'd mention it again. I think Nailed counts as a it's obviously not a four-letter word, but I think it goes in the same camp as like one-syllable, really short title for an off-road racing game. I actually went there looking mostly for more original Xbox games, because like I said, my PS2 is on its last legs, so I don't want to be like getting into a Let's Play of a game on my PS2 and then it packs up, you know, halfway through. I kind of feel like my Xbox is more reliable. The copy of Forza Motorsport that I bought had a big chunk taken out the disc that I didn't notice, so it doesn't run, which is nice. I appreciate it when people sell discs like that. I'm not going to take it back, obviously. I'm just going to leave it in the corner of my room ready to throw away at some point. Or I might just collect up all my games that don't work and then sell them as a big revenge thing when I have no reason to buy a game for a certain console anymore. I might sell all the games from it that don't work, and then I'll never get them back, and someone else will, and then the cycle will continue of people not liking used games until eventually people only ever get digital downloads, and then my one way of acquiring games legally, which is cheap and used, will be gone. So maybe I won't do that. On second thoughts. I'm pretty sure I've still got one race to do after this one. Plus, I plan on recording another event today as well. So, I don't know what I'm going to talk about for those. Might as well mention that the Lancia I've chosen here is way better than the car I chose for the last Rallycross event that I did. Because it's actually, like, it's not just competitive, it is dominating. Dominating. Yeah, one more race. Might as well talk about what I'm planning for WRC 2 Extreme, because you might have noticed that not entirely sure when this video goes out. It'll probably be at least a week ago from the time it is now, but the Rally of Argentina was recent, and also there was there should have been another rally before that I also missed. So, you know, I'm not, clearly, not trying to match up my WRC2 Extreme series with real life anymore. That idea pretty much gone out the window, especially with how inconsistently I can actually find opportunities to record at the current moment. So I'm gonna go through that after I'm done with this game. Continuing from where I left off, the Rally of Spain. Well, I am gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do that weekly, I think, or as weekly as possible, because in the time it takes to record one full rally, I could have recorded 2 episodes plus potentially of this. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing about that. Maybe I'll do it every 2 weeks and then just leave Mondays blank in between, on the basis I still can't get past this fucking Astra. I just said that my Lancia was dominating, and then suddenly it's not anymore. And maybe it's because I'm not taking these corners very well. Although that must have been a good one, because I did actually get past in the end. Didn't do so good through that turn, but I made it happen. Alright, so I don't want to hear anything of it. I don't want anyone insulting my driving, please. I know what I'm doing. Can't seem to get that corner right. Well, I'm glad there's only something like 40 seconds of this video left. Not of this video left. Because I only have like one thing I can think of to talk about right now. And I should probably leave that for the next video. Otherwise I'm going to have literally nothing to talk about during that. And sure, I could leave it another day, hope to be able to record on Thursday to record another video, but I'm hoping to get back to recording Need for Speed then. If there wasn't any Need for Speed the Friday before this video, then you know I failed that. Oh great, we've unlocked Classic level, which is only 4 events, but we're still not done with Expert level, and I am going to do every race. So next week for you, in less than a minute for me, Vista Peak Challenge.